The US Open 2025 has already given us fiery matches, shocking upsets, and unforgettable moments, but nothing has caught the world's attention quite like the drama between Taylor Townsend and Aryna Ostapenko. Their heated exchange at the net after their second-round match became the biggest talking point of the tournament. Fans couldn't believe their ears when Ostapenko accused Townsend of having no class and no education. Townsend, calm but firm, refused to apologize for anything she did on court. The tennis world erupted. But just when people thought the fire might settle, world number one Aryna Sabalenka was asked for her opinion, and her reaction shocked everyone. This is not just another tennis rivalry moment. This is about respect, emotion, and what it means to be a champion under pressure. And tonight, we're breaking down exactly what Sabalenka said, why it matters, and why fans are divided like never before. So, let's rewind to the spark that lit this fire. Taylor Townsend, one of America's most passionate and determined players, faced Aryna Ostapenko in a match that already had tension written all over it. Townsend fought hard, storming back from 3-5 down in the first set to eventually win 7-5, 6-1. Ostapenko, known for her fiery personality, was visibly frustrated throughout the match. But what happened afterwards stole all the headlines. At the net, instead of the usual handshake and quick exchange, Ostapenko let her emotions take over. She accused Townsend of being disrespectful for not apologizing after a net cord point and even criticized her warm-up attire. But it didn't stop there. She went further, saying Townsend had no class and no education. Gasps echoed through the stands, and fans online immediately started taking sides. Some defended Ostapenko, saying she wears her heart on her sleeve. Others slammed her for crossing a line, saying personal insults had no place in professional sport. Townsend, for her part, stood tall. She didn't fire back with the same kind of insults. Instead, she remained composed, saying she would not let herself get dragged into personal drama. Many fans praised her maturity, while others speculated that her silence hinted at deeper undertones in the exchange, some even suggesting there might have been racial implications. Now enter Aryna Sabalenka, the reigning world number one, who was asked about the drama after her own match. Sabalenka could have played it safe. She could have brushed off the question with a generic no comment. But that's not Sabalenka's style. She spoke from the heart, and her words shocked the tennis world. Sabalenka admitted plainly that she was not happy with Ostapenko's behavior. She said the incident was unnecessary and that at the highest level of the sport, players need to control their emotions better. She acknowledged that Ostapenko has always been a fiery competitor, but added that there comes a point where passion crosses the line into disrespect. And in her eyes, that line was crossed. The world number one went even further, saying she hopes Ostapenko learns from this and finds a way to handle tense moments without making them personal. Coming from Sabalenka, a player who herself has been criticized in the past for fiery on-court behavior, the words carried even more weight. She wasn't just giving an opinion. She was drawing a line in the sand about sportsmanship. Fans immediately exploded online. Some applauded Sabalenka for standing up and calling out behavior that many felt was unacceptable. Others accused her of hypocrisy, reminding her of her own emotional outbursts in the past. The debate grew louder. Should Sabalenka be the one to judge? Or was she simply using her platform as world number one to send a message about respect in the sport? The tension became even more intense because Sabalenka's comments didn't just single out Ostapenko. They indirectly validated Townsend's calm and collected response. By siding with composure over chaos, Sabalenka gave Townsend a kind of moral victory that many fans felt she deserved. But here's where it gets even more emotional. For Townsend, this moment wasn't just about winning a match. It was about standing up for herself on one of the biggest stages in tennis. To be insulted in such a personal way, in front of thousands of fans and millions watching around the world, could have broken some players. But Townsend showed the resilience of a champion, not with her words but with her silence. Sabalenka's support only amplified that. This is why the story has become so big. It's not just about two players exchanging harsh words. It's about the larger question: What does respect mean in tennis today? We've seen fiery rivalries in the past: Serena versus Capriati, McEnroe versus Connors, Kyrgios versus, well, almost everyone, but rarely do these moments get so personal. Sabalenka's decision to speak out has now turned what could have been a two-player spat into a global conversation. Some believe Ostapenko was simply being herself, that her bluntness is part of her authenticity. She doesn't sugarcoat, and that's why some fans love her. But others argue that professional tennis has a responsibility to maintain a certain level of class, especially when young players and fans are watching. And Sabalenka's voice matters here more than most. As the top player in the world, she sets the tone. When she says she's not happy with the behavior, it signals to players everywhere that respect is not optional, it's part of the game. What happens next is anyone's guess. Will Ostapenko double down on her fiery persona, refusing to apologize and continuing to play the villain role in tennis? Or will she take Sabalenka's words to heart and try to rein in her temper? Fans are divided, but one thing is certain. This US Open already has its defining controversy, and it's not about who wins the trophy, it's about who wins the respect. And as for Sabalenka, she has once again shown that she is more than just a powerhouse on the court. She is a voice, a leader, and someone unafraid to speak truth, even if it makes waves. Whether you agree with her or not, her reaction has cemented her place in this drama as more than just a spectator. She has become a central figure in one of the most explosive storylines of the 2025 US Open.
So, what do you think?
Was Sabalenka right to call out Ostapenko? Did Townsend handle the situation in the best way possible? And is Ostapenko being unfairly targeted, or did she truly cross a line? One thing's for sure, this isn't just about tennis anymore. This is about pride, respect, and the fiery emotions that make the sport we love so unpredictable.